Take this! Ready to rumble! Gotcha! Take down!
Win. Now go on!
Keep your distance as you're attacking. Giving engagement. Brace yourself. Don't forget about your charge attack. Enemy suppressed. Nice work.
This place... it's falling apart too.
Despite how different it looks, I know this is City Hall.
But the way it's breaking apart is as though...
Another unbelievable situation. Things are getting more interesting by the minute.
Keep your distance as you're attacking.
There!
Warning, A-level threat detected. Commencing battle. Proceed with caution. Don't forget about your charge
Take
attack.
down! You snooze, you lose!
Activating skill.
Let's clinch it!
Okay,
Pass
too
the
slow.
ball. Keep it moving, Catra!
Some art should really hurt.
Have some more!
Bear guard!
It's time!
Got your back.
Engaging skill.
Cherry on top.
On the house. Keep pace. I'll aid you.
Now then. Here, have a smoke. Oops, that's on me. The helm's yours, Arkwright.
Activating skill.
Catra!
Roger!
Sucker! More!
I've still room to grow.
This'll suck ya! Let's get this rolling.
I detect treasure.
Keep your distance as you're attacking.
I detect treasure.
Enemies, keep your wits about you.
Threat level high. Extremely cautious.
Oh, hey, a treasure chest. Breathe it in. There!
We've reached a good resting point.
I feel good as new. Ah!
Damn beasts! You're not getting near Shannon on my watch!
Lewis, please, don't do anything reckless.
It's you.
Mr. Arkride and his helpers.
Gotcha!
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for the save.
What the? Is that a dog?
I got this. I got this. Dear thing.
Oh, nothing. Heaven, earth, yin, yang, cosmos, south, howling ruin, universal impact.
Blew the roof off the boost gauge limit.
Time to roll myself. Fear not, I won't rise. But I can't say the same for them. The helm's yours, Arkride.
We should go on the
Show them what you got.
Time for the main event. And alive! Ray!
Boost gauge limiter.
We can win this!
Engaging skill.
Yeah! They flinched!
Wide open.
Catra!
One skill coming right up.
Too slow! I can still get stronger.
I think they did it.
Wow! You guys are incredible!
Just doing our jobs. Sorry that you all were dragged into this mess.
Have you seen anyone else here? Other staff members or civilians, for instance?
No, I can't say we have. What in the blazes is going on here?
Before we knew it, the building was in ruins. There wasn't an earthquake, was there?
No, we would have felt shaking if there was. No matter how you look at it, something strange is going on here. Like, what was up with those monsters? And just where the hell are we anyway?
Trust me, I understand how you're feeling.
Anyway, we need to get you all to safety. Oh, but first, do you know if my mom's here, Shannon?
Yes. She was meeting with the person in charge of the buffet.
Oh, right. I think they were in the banquet hall on the top floor. They were going over the additional orders. Hey!
Up there! Huh?
Watch out!
It's gonna pounce.
I won't allow it!
Reset!
Someone cover her!
I'll back you up! Huh?
What the?
All right. I heard about her from Retzi.
Oh, thank Adios she came. Risette, are you all right?
I am, thanks to her. You have my gratitude for coming to my rescue.
That really was a close one. You even had to use your acceleration.
Don't think she had much choice there. Still, thanks for swooping in and saving my assistant.
Your timing was way too close there. Sheesh, Mom.
It wasn't deliberate on my part, I assure you. I was only checking from on high to see if there were any other poor souls who were caught up in this.
What? Miss Chloe, is that you?
What on earth is that mask you've got there?
Let's just say it's part of a little show I put on over at Chat Noir. Don't worry about these three. I'll take them someplace safe. You have business upstairs, yes? Then get to it. I saw a masked man and a boy in a white outfit. They're on the top floor in the banquet hall.
Seems we hit the jackpot.
Mama's really on top of her game today, huh?
We owe you big time, Chloe.
All right, we'll leave them in your care then. I'll take all the help I can get, seeing as we've still got a ways to go.
Thank you again for all you've done. Take care, everyone.
We'll put an end to this. I can promise you that.
All right. You all take care too, you hear?
May the goddess protect you. Please return safely, okay?
Yeah, you can count on it.
Something's there. Do a shard search. Boost gauge fully replenished. Getting engagement. Brace yourself. Show them what you're really capable of.
Now, let's be on our way.
Watch out for ranged attacks.
The ceiling is crumbling. I can see the sky.
That's not pandemonium, but it ain't what the sky should look like either.
Yeah, it wasn't this cloudy before. What the... How did this happen? Why is it that just looking around is filling me with such dread?
Enemies, keep your wits about you.
Well, there's a fine chest.
Brace yourself. That one is a brute.
Oh, hey, a treasure chest. Stay calm and work through it. Chalk one up. Love me, love me, love me a sugar rush.
That was simply delicious.
Quite the feast.
That was simply delicious.
Hold still.
Take the stun! Snooze you in! They're down!
Here to support!
Let's clinch it!
Got it!
Sucker! Counting on you, Master!
Too slow!
Hurry, Catra!
One skill coming right up!
Good. Hopefully I got some nice data.
You kick some real tail, Catra.
It's crazy that they've got machines like these just roaming around like they own the place.
Not as bad as those big lunks the masked guys have, at least. Not seeing any devils like last time either.
Something is happening outside. Different from pandemonium. Stay vigilant.
Ready to rumble! There!
The reception hall should be just up ahead.
Ha! Finally! Our search for those two blue-haired, blood-stained brats is at an end.
I'm gonna let that slide. But also, screw you. Let's get moving already.
Feeling like a million Mira.
Found you, Ix!
Seriously? You followed us? You made a big mistake not sitting quietly in Edith with your tail between your legs. Couldn't bear being away from your big bro, huh? What are you, 6? Grow the hell up, Yorda.
You take that back! Oh, you are so in for it now, you little brat!
Also, why the frick is old Graybeard with you? He your chaperone now? Hey, have you gone senile? Or did you forget you made me an enforcer? You can't force me to do shit!
I know. I'm only here to tend to a personal matter. You're free to indulge every one of your little whims. Doing what you please when you please? Why, that sounds just like me. Nice to see being emotionally underdeveloped is still in vogue.
As I'd expect, he's wearing a look that says, I can't stand being in the same room as you.
Yep, I'm getting that vibe from him too.
To think the famous Thousand Oathbreaker himself would grace us with his presence. On what whim did you return to this country at the 11th hour after having left it behind?
Well, if you must know, I put to order a small regret of mine not long ago. With that squared away, it's only natural I'd set my sights on my bigger regrets. don't you think?
How vain. But I suppose this does present a rather rare opportunity. Let's say we play a little game to pass the time while I secure the final linchpin.
That dagger!
It's a different shape, but... shit!
You called yourself an apostle, right? Is that dagger there your only weapon?
I don't quite know what you're implying, but as it happens... this little toy of mine provides me with all manner of amusement.
I've seen that ball before.
A magical tool from the Dark Ages? That shape... it couldn't be.
High-density spiritual energy detected. I believe it's some sort of explosive. But how?
I don't think we can chalk this up to mere coincidence.
Nor can we turn our eyes from the malice which seeks to destroy us.
Damn straight. So here's how this is gonna go down. We're gonna kick your asses, and then we'll make you talk. About the significance of this run-down old place, and what exactly you're meaning to drive a linchpin into.
By all means, I invite you to try.
I don't understand. Ix, why are you doing this? Answer me, you asshole!
Damn, Yorda! What are you so scared for? I thought being with them made you feel all brave and blessed and shit. If you want to stick it to the man for the fear they put us through, then come on. Hit us with everything you've got!
Are we ready to fight now? Good. Let the chaos and carnage begin!
Backup's here!
Hey, no need to be shy, baby!
Make it count!
Backup's here!
Make some noise!
Here I come. Cosmos! Howling ruin! Universal impact!
Blew the roof off the Boost Gauge limit!
Arise! Let there be light.
Come on, where's your enforcer spirit? Don't you want to get your revenge on this asshole?
Ix!
He's baiting you, Yorda. Just grab him by the neck and give him what he deserves.
Make it
Engaging skill.
Oh, radiant wings! Knights of Arcadia!
Not a chance.
Boost Gauge updated.
Here we go, there!
Round them all up!
Feeling like a million Mira, aren't we?
Round them all up! Round them all up!
Got any last words for me?
Take this!
Got you! You're screwed now!
Boost gauge limiter removed!
Got your back. We should go on the attack.
Initiating drive.
Activating skill.
Fear not, I won't fight.
But I can't say the same for them!
Got your
Well
back.
then, little apostle. Why don't we see which of us is the bigger villain here?
Good idea. And maybe we can even have the little Spriggan and his friends join in the fun. Turn to Tatus.
Payback!
Turn to Tatus.
I'll lend a hand.
Pumped up. In a bind? To spare luck!
Payback! Pow! You won't best me.
Now's a great time for a shark to teach them their place.
Aren't you a sweetheart?
By my hand will your sins be weighed.
DOC activate!
Engaging skill.
Wide open.
Not a chance. Taking
Those
point.
explosives he's using.
What's wrong? My little toys ringing any bells for you?
We can save the speculation for later. Right now, we need to stop them.
Time to wreck shit up!
It's our turn now. Go full throttle. ZOC, activate!
Feeling like Amelia Near, aren't we?
Got any last words for me?
Displaying enemy stats. We should go on the attack. Take this! Got it! Hit him!
Hey now, cut me some slack, kid. I'm just an old geezer, remember?
It would be insufferably rude for either of us to hold back here, so show me the depths of your evil. Now is the time for a show of glory. Take this and that, and then the finale.
Payback! How dare you!
Got any last words for me?
Engaging skill.
Oh, radiant wings! Knights of Arcadia! Not a chance.
Boost gauge upgraded.
Let the party begin.
Activating skill.
Now then. Here, have a smoke. Oops, that's on me. Fear not, I won't light it.
But I can't say the same for them.
Totally caught in the open. Got the Integra!
Payback!
That's far enough! What's the matter? Weren't you gonna stop us?
You're acting real high and mighty for a runaway brat who's too scared to go back to his family.
I've heard what happened to you. But even so, that attitude of yours could use an adjustment, lad. Much appreciated.
Aren't you a sweetheart?
I shall handle this.
Firing on all cylinders!
Crank it up to 11! Make some noise!
Too slow.
We're not done yet.
Make some noise!
Too slow.
Let's finish this. Blast to smithereens.
I'll lend a hand.
Let there be light. Turn to Tatus.
Take this. We'll take that.
More. Show me more.
Close!
Well, aren't you a sweetheart?
Make it count.
I'll lend a hand.
Eat this! You're finished! Be gone!
That's plenty.
Who needs her when I've got this? Shadows of light. Blot out every speck of life. Pandemonium. Eraser!
I'll lend a hand.
For real?
Focus unleashed. Engaging skill.
There go!
Acknowledge!
Too slow! Not a chance. Still more.
Engaging skill.
There go!
Acknowledge!
Too slow! Not a chance.
Come on! More! Let's push each other to our breaking points!
Hicks! I'm gonna smack some sense back into you.
Showtime! You've been cordially invited to see Umbra Noden. Now relax and enjoy. Set them straight, beauty.
Make it count.
Feeling like a million mirror, aren't we?
Time to close in.
Engaging skill.
Lord! Ornus!
Well, aren't you a sweetheart?
How about it? Say hello!
I won't lose.
Got any last words for me?
There!
We'll take that.
Make it count.
Assisting!
Got you!
You're screwed now!
Counting on you, Master.
Shred their weak spot with an art!
Feeling like a million mirror, aren't we?
All right, go.
Make some noise!
Here I come. Heaven, earth, in, time, cosmos, south. Howling ruin, universal impact.
Who needs her when I've got this? Shadows of light.
Payback time! An opportunity. Now then. Here, have a smoke. Oops, that's on me. Set them straight, beauty. What say we play this by ear,
Yeah!
Thanks.
Totally caught in the open.
Payback!
My chance!
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Certain arts will work better.
Now I'm pissed!
half measure.
There! Thanks. No. What do I do? This is it!
Don't try to be
Theo! We need help!
Thank you.
Well, aren't you a sweetheart?
Here to support.
Some art should really hurt.
Pull out all the stops! Rouse! Clean force!
Well, aren't you a sweetheart?
Don't think you've won!
You can do this.
Initiating drive. Activating skill.
I won't fight.
But I can't say the same for them.
I got this.
There!
Need a hand?
Taking point. There.
Feeling like a million, aren't we?
Show them what you got!
I ain't showing any mercy. You're getting the full course! Azure Sunray!
Nice one! Things are finally heating up!
That's how it goes.
Oh, I am far from done.
I think I've grown a little.
I can still get stronger.
Oh, I've still room to grow?
Skill strengthened.
That's what I'm frickin' talking about, Yorda! The rest of you weren't half bad either!
A shame the finale is upon us, but all good things must come to an end.
Look out!
From the sides!
We meet again, whelp. Decrepit lion.
Well done, A-Rank Bracer. Your reaction speed was satisfactory too.
End of the road, you little shits. You and your pissant assistants better say your prayers to the goddess while you can, Arkride.
Get off your high horse, coffin dodger!
You may have got the jump on us, but we're gonna turn the tables!
I think you should be the one doing the praying, you old two-bit has-been!
Zeros, target the armored monsters!
What a wondrous display of synchronization. Let's enjoy this macabre dance until death do us part.
I'm game for that. In fact, I'll even up the ante!
Ix, you are really pissing me off! Stop being like this, you dumbass!
Finally ready to go all out, huh? About time.
We will bring to light your true identity, here and now!
All right. You're up, Tin Can.
Roger!
What the?
Shard-based chaff?
They're only the catalyst for that.
If I work together with this thing here, I can create an opening, but it'll only work once.
What the hell?!
Such impudence!
They made an impromptu flashbang. Where? That's the real attack.
foreplay.
I knew it. There's no doubt about it now. Not with that hair color.
Wait, what?
Her skin and her hair.
You mistook me for someone else, didn't you? The eye of a true warrior can discern truth from falsehood. Isn't that what you were taught?
I swear, you guys just have diversion after diversion up your sleeves. Well, there ain't much point playing up the mysterious masked villain act now. You're one of Almada's former top executives, an overseer of the gardens, and the psychopath I thought I killed last year, Melchior of the Thorns.
It is most wonderful to see you all again. You all may have been off the mark with her identity, but you did well to catch on to mine. Although, I suppose you'd have to be utterly dense not to, what with Giacomo and Harwood present.
Agreed. With me here, the truth should have been as plain as the nose on your face. It's been too long, Melchior. Hard to believe we never once crossed paths during all of last year's tumultuous proceedings.
Indeed. I was so very disappointed that we didn't. I went to great pains polishing the illicit techniques you so graciously drilled into me. I wondered how would they fare against your poisons. The thought of putting our prides on the line in a duel to the last filled me with glee.
Ah, yes. That would have been a sight and a slaughtering to behold.
Putting aside the fact that these two are suddenly at each other's throats, this really does seem like Melchior, doesn't it? Yes, but we saw him vanish in the Genesis Tower last year.
His body isn't artificial, nor is it shard-based like Mr. Brad's was. The Overseer of the Garden of Thorns. Here I thought you were dead, and that I was finally free. No longer tied down by orders like, kill everyone until there's no one left to kill.
Oh, yes, my apologies. That must have been quite the mess indeed. But fret not. You're an enforcer of the society now. Congratulations on moving up in the world. You're now in the elite of the elite. Truly, I'm almost envious of you.
Shut up, you bastard!
That's quite enough from you.
Your unrelenting depravity remains as true as ever, I see.
If anything, it's gotten worse. This trash has upped his goading game from before.
Yeah, I'll give you that he's a grade A piece of shit. I hate his guts too. But your mental state's more fragile than I thought if you're letting weak-ass bait like that get to ya.
How can you say something so awful to your own sister?
All right, that's enough of that. Now that we've ripped the masks off of everyone but the soldier, I think it's time we verified our hunches. In particular, Melchior. What's the deal with you and the other vestiges? Apart from the brat, why were you all resurrected here in this time and place? Actually, let me rephrase. What do you mean to do with that white replica? And what are you trying to accomplish in this era?
Era?
That's...
Oh?
I suppose you are the Vagrant's vessel, after all.
Yeah, there's that keen nose at work again.
You never disappoint, Arkride. By the by, you said this time, yes? If so, I may need to issue an itty-bitty correction.
What kind of correction? Hey! What are you...
What the...
We've gone back. No, wait. It's the other way around.
Did we just travel through time? That's the only explanation which makes sense. Meaning what we're seeing is what this place will look like in the future.
Based on the state of decay, I would guess it's aged by more than half a century.
Time is irreversible under the providence of the goddess. This should be impossible. And yet...
Is that your goal, then? To create a situation which, by all accounts, shouldn't be possible. By appearing as an impossible existence like Dingo. You're driving in a linchpin to destabilize space-time. All to prepare for a storm that's just on the horizon.
Oh, did old Harwood give you a hint? Yep, that's the long and short of it. Though regarding Dingo Brad, he was nothing more than a limited simulation created by a Genesis. The storm of which you speak, on the other hand, will determine the very fate of Zemuria itself. It's a curse, yet also a blessing, in a manner of speaking.
The fate of Zemuria. A curse and a blessing?
Harwood went on and on about that too. Can someone explain what this storm actually is, please?
One could think of it as Zemuria being protected. From destruction by entropy, from catastrophes on the scale of the Great Collapse. And this protection is made possible by means of a of a safety device. This is both a blessing and a curse. It's a force more relentless than the sealed space or the vanished mirage. And more absolute than the steel wrought from fire and earth's fateful clash. Yet, there are those who do not believe that to be so. One such person being this country's president, Roy Gramhart. Evidently, his plan is well laid. Even the head of the society is willing to let it run its course, I hear. But you know how the saying goes. The best laid plans often go awry, and should that happen here, what would become of the world? That's where we come in. You can think of us as a contingency for that outcome. To be precise, our manifesting here shakes the certainty of space-time itself. You may be thinking, but why do this? The answer? To tell a lie, of course. A lie that can pull the wool over that safety device's eye and afford us a modicum of control over it.
A lie?
What in Idios' name are you going on about?
Seems the space program does have a hidden objective after all.
Essie, Young, and Mr. Jiskar. Many who I consider family are participating in the space program, but I've never heard about any of this. Even still, no matter the intentions of the project, the fact remains it was made a reality by the many people who poured their hearts into it. You say you're acting as a contingency for all that? Don't be absurd. As if a wretch like you could have good intentions. How dare you lump yourself in with them?
Catra.
Yeah, can't blame him for not buying that, given you're just about the furthest thing from good-natured as you can get.
Now that's hardly fair, Ix. I do have a sense of duty, I'll have you know. Or else I wouldn't have used the altar cores in the way Professor Hamilton requested.
Huh? What?
What'd you just say?
Oh, you didn't know? I assumed the Heretic Hunter or the group from the Empire would have told you in that Grimgarten place. Word is, because the professor gave this to a heinous criminal like myself, and due to other acts of an extreme nature, she landed a spot on the presidential office's secret wanted list, and the church has given the order to send her to the afterlife.
What? No. That can't be.
You sick bastard. You're just trying to get a rise out of us, aren't you?
Not at all. Harwood can verify as much. Oh, and perhaps the old lion can, too.
What he's saying is true. Incidentally, the Society is keeping its nose out of the matter.
Having long since left the church, I did not hear about it directly. However, I did become aware that Kevin was acting under orders from the Saint. So that's the judgment they passed.
Master.
Katja! Please, hang in there.
I find it hard to believe that Professor Hamilton would do such a thing. But it's true that she's been making questionable moves of late. Even though I hold her in high regard, I can't turn a blind eye to what you're all doing. Answer me. What are you trying to accomplish here in Anchorville?
Beyond what we've already done? Nothing. We've fulfilled our aims regarding the linchpins.
Hey!
How can you possibly expect us to believe a bunch of twisted villains like you?
I realize my word may hold little sway with you, but what he speaks is the truth. After all, this venue will not serve as the stage for the act that follows. You understand that, yes?
Though your skills are impressive, you're held back by your inexperience and naivete. And you should know, it is that naivete which will prove fatal in the future.
Wait! Who are you?
Unlike some of the others, I ain't got any of that sense of duty shit, but I'm having a barrel of laughs watching you squirm. You'll never claw your way out of the depths, Arkwright, no matter how this shakes out. I'm gonna enjoy seeing you struggle and writhe in vain.
Welp, it's been fun. Later, fixers. Yorda. What happens from here on depends on the dawn, but if we're lucky, maybe we'll bump into each other again.
Wait! Ix! Don't go! I'm not done talking to...
It was lovely catching up with you after all this time, Arkwright. Harwood. Oh yes, I have information that may be to your interest, namely about the Professor's other collaborators. There seem to be several other vestiges besides us who were summoned by this device. Which, as it happens, that Dingo Brad person used quite liberally when he was still alive. The first Grimcat and the Sword Hermit who made an appearance here are also in the mix, evidently. Oh, and about that other assistant of yours, Epstein's great-granddaughter, I wonder if she's with them too.
Grammy? And yes? What are you saying?
Oh, dear. Could it be that she spun a little fib? My heart bleeds for you if so. Nothing stings quite like being lied to by a loved one. Although, you may have only yourself to blame here. Well then, au revoir. Oh, and Harwood, I look forward to our next meeting.
As do I.
What was that just now?
Oh no! I'm gonna be late for my
We're
party!
back.
Yeah. It's only 10 o'clock. Probably because of space-time coming to a standstill. Can't wait around. We gotta move.
Truly well done. I'll update your evaluation rank.
I'll be taking that. That's pretty good, I guess.
I am humbled.
It's Euroboros, Myroboros, Ouroboros! Ooh, I just know everybody's shaking right now, 'cause it's rocket launch day, oompies and babes! It's just been dub after dub for me these past 3 days, banging out vids on the job, expanding my faves list. And in a few hours, I'll have front row seats to history's biggest glow-up. Y'all, I think I'm gonna go feral, for real, for real. The world's about to enter its ultimate turning point arc, and I know all you Ouroboros are so here for it. I'll be live streaming the countdown, of course, so keep those cheeks glued to your chairs, 'cause peak is incoming! Anyways, I've got some IRL stuff to do, so I'ma log off. I know I said I'd never do this on cam, but maybe I'll make an exception just this once. Okie dokie. See you next stream, chat.
And now a traffic update. Currently, the autobahns between Edith and Anchorville, as well as Edith and Longport, appear to be relatively clear in both directions. However, owing to the rocket launch planned for this afternoon, the outbound route from Edith to Longley is currently backed up for 50 Salge. As this congestion is likely to escalate and repeat on the route back this evening, caution is advised for those heading to Eastern Calvert.
Next up, we have a report on the Republican Army's joint mock exercises, also scheduled for today. The presidential office states they will be done to assist Project Startaker for a prompt response to falling debris in the event of a failed launch.
It sounds like the Air Force and Army are finally on the move now that they're just under 3 hours before launch.
Yes. Evidently, we can no longer take these joint mock exercises at face value. Kedra, Judith.
Can't blame them for getting lost in their heads after everything they heard.
In any event, time is of the essence right now. We ought to thank the good inspector for expediting our transit.
Yeah. This baby'll let us zip down south along the Autobahn. Speed limits be damned. Just gotta make it back to Edith by around 11.
The first Grimcat and the Sword Hermit who made an appearance here are also in the mix, evidently. Oh, and about that other assistant of yours, Epstein's great-granddaughter. I wonder if she's with them too.
You can explain, can't you, Mom?
Yes. But keep in mind that these are my mother's affairs. All I can offer is either hearsay or my own guesswork. This much I can say for sure, though. She, Professor Hamilton, and Agnes's grandmother shared a close-knit relationship. Nearly 6 decades ago, my mother lived in the capital as an orphan. Crime was so rampant back then that by the age of 12, she was already a habitual pickpocket and burglar. It was then that she snuck into the home of a certain somebody. That somebody was none other than Sheena Dirk, the hero of the Democratic Revolution, over 70 years old and long retired from the world of politics. She played on her piano a melody that drew my mother in, ridding her of all notions of thievery. A series of events later, the two had bridged their multi-generational divide, becoming close friends. From what I gather, it was through Sheena's instruction that my mother discovered a new side of herself as a chansonnier. Not long after, Professor Epstein arrived from Le Mans State at the Republican government's invitation. They had brought him in to design Trion Tower, during which time he stayed at Sheena's residence. In order to select and survey potential locations for the tower's construction, he had my mother, who was familiar with the capital, act as his guide. Shortly thereafter, his disciple Latoya and foster daughter Lilia also came to join him in the Republic. Though this threw my mother off at first, she and the girls soon took to one another, and before long, a site for the tower was decided. As a reward for her help, Professor Epstein gifted my mother the Fantanox Compact. If I had to guess, that little transformation tool may have been created using the same technology he used to work on the Genesees. That's likely the reason it reacts to them every now and again. In any case, my mother accepted the compact despite her hesitation, kicking off our family tradition of working double lives. As for Latoya, Lilia, and the professor, they continued to keep in touch even after returning to Le Mans State. 2 years later, however, word of Professor Epstein's death suddenly reached Sheena and my mother. My mother then took a horse-drawn carriage to Le Mans and reunited with Lilia and Latoya. The loss of the professor resulted in much turmoil, and amidst it all, my mother was tasked by Latoya and Lilia with bringing the latter back to Calvert in secret. Lilia was then taken into Sheena's household, spending several years with her under a different surname. When Sheena eventually passed at the age of 80, Lilia, with my mother's aid, learned to fend for herself at 18 and began living on her own. From then until the day Lilia left this world at age 46, she and my mother supposedly remained the best of friends. And included in their circle, I'd wager, was Latoya Hamilton, the only one of the 3 disciples who knew the truth.
Thanks, Mom. We'll hear the rest straight from Grammy's mouth.
As you ought to. Both as her granddaughter and the Grim Cat of today.
Oh, good. You're still here. I think you'll appreciate what I've brought.
Aha! Might that be?
A lifesaver is what it is. About time we hit the road then.
We'll have Giordano give us a lift back to the capital once we've made sure those vestiges didn't leave any nasty surprises behind.
We can fill Bermonti in on the details too. So you guys just focus on getting to Agnes, okay?
Me? I plan on hitching a ride myself, right after my checkup at noon. Anything to Vamoose before those debt collectors catch my to lend you kiddos a helping hand.
I'm still not quite following, but basically, you've got important business to attend to back in Edith, right? Safe travels. Let's hang out again the next time you're in the area, Reset.
What my asswipe of a dad does means F all to me. The Oathbreaker pulling his smarmy nose out of our crap, though? Now that was a twist.
No kidding.
Well then, with the face beneath the mask confirmed, it's my cue to pack it in and bow out. Don't take this as your reward for the 4 SPG. But I'll keep an eye on these parts in case those dregs try to pull a fast one. For today, at least.
Guy must have had some hang-ups from his old job at the Order of the Moonlight Horse. Anyway, sounds like the other enforcers are in the wings, so we'll let him play sentry in the meantime. On that note, it's a small surprise you opted to tag along with us.
Hardly. I'm pretty positive Ix already skipped town anyway. Besides, you put a lot of work in for my request. I've got to make that up to you on some level.
Yeah? In that case, the more the merrier.
A girl of integrity after all, I see.
We're happy to have the extra firepower, too.
Definitely. Right now, getting to Agnes and Ren takes precedence. Bad news, though. Both of their Zyphus are completely isolated from the network. The only explanation that comes to mind is that they're in some kind of special, signal-restricting environment.
That figures.
It's the same with Grammy. But that aside, Catra...
You holding up okay about your own grandma?
I am. Finding out Kevin has been after her all this time did come as a shock, obviously. But she has more than a few allies, and my gut tells me Swin and them have their own plans brewing. That being said, I'm not exactly accepting of everybody on her side.
Catra...
The particulars elude us. That is, until you can inquire about them directly.
My thoughts exactly. I have a hunch we'll get a chance to make contact after the launch is over. One way or another. Young and Essie are probably ready to act too, so... all I can do now is stick to the Spriggan way.
Listen to you, talking the talk.
Do allow us to assist when it comes time to walk the walk, as it were.
Yeah. Besides, this is Professor Hamilton we're dealing with. No way she doesn't have her reasons. But first, we need to meet with Agnes and Dominique and see what they know.
No need to tell us twice.
You said it. This time, I'm gonna be the one grilling Grammy for a change.
Bermonti's already on the case, so a lead is sure to follow soon.
Jack and Hal caught me up a bit ago. Sounds like things have gone upside down and sideways. That aside, I was able to pinpoint the limousine that picked up Agnes and company late last night. They seem to have made their way into the presidential office in the Von Tai district, but there hasn't been any other movement since.
Sweet Adios almighty. It's just been one bombshell after another this entire call. When Inspector DeSwanee reported the Anchorville case as more or less closed, we figured that was that. But then he ordered me to work together with you. And now, here I am patching into some confidential secret share-a-thon. Be honest, I'm with the Inspector on this one. The CID's gone way out of line. They've been keeping this whole ulterior motive behind the space program under wraps from not only the public, but regular law enforcement too. Putting civilians under lock and key just tops it all off, even if one of them's the president's daughter. That's enough excuse to help out a bit until the Inspector can make it back. But only within the bounds of the law, got it? I'm not looking to lose my badge here.
put it mildly, yes. Though we weren't counting on you all returning so quickly.
Late last night, an orb mail came in from Agnes and Ren saying they were back in the capital. But when they didn't respond to us all morning, alarm bells started going off in our heads.
That's right. Just have a look for yourself.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. No interference, even while under shard soundproofing. All right, this should do. Sorry, Odette. You too, Albert. I did try to send this directly to Van at first. But the main channels around the capital are completely blocked off, so I decided to use a land bypass instead. Please deliver this video to Van and them if possible. They should be arriving from Anchorville right about now. For the moment, try visiting Monmar in the 8th District. Oh yes, and let me give you the address of his go-to informant. At the moment, I'm being confined in a corner of the presidential office. But although they've placed me in a room devoid of any terminals or network access, it does have, if nothing else, a security camera. And thanks to a little trick I had up my sleeve, I was able to hijack it and send you this message. Oh, and don't worry, no one's been rough with me in the slightest. They even provided me with a luxurious breakfast this morning. In all likelihood, they're planning to set me free just as soon as this afternoon's rocket launch has concluded. My apologies, though. I was separated from Agnes and Dominique last night. It seemed as though they had some sort of discussion with the president, but I wasn't able to catch it on the interior surveillance system. Also, while I hate to say this where Judith can hear, there's definitely something going on with Dominique. Judging by a rather disquieting exchange between her and Kincaid, could it be that she has a connection to Professor Hamilton? What's more, those white replicas are apparently the professor's work. I'm still wrapping my head around it, but it must be doubly hard on you, Catra. Now, on to the main concern. I don't believe Agnes has been taken very far away. To start, the president has no plans to leave Edith. That would suggest he is seeing his plans through from somewhere in the vicinity. You may think, if not here in the presidential office, then perhaps the ruling party's headquarters, or else the capital's garrison, which you've previously visited. Wrong on both counts. It's bound to be a confidential location beyond the likes of either of those. For example, a place easily accessible from the head of state's official residence and capable of sustaining attacks from weapons of mass destruction. Ah, here's a shot in the dark. Maybe the presidential office has an underground sector of sorts. I doubt I can keep the wool pulled over their eyes for much longer, so this'll have to end here. Be seeing you soon. Oh, and don't forget the birthday party arrangements. Agnes's presents won't get themselves.
little early, but lunch is ready.
I ordered something quick and filling to eat. Can't head into battle with no fuel in the tank.
We asked them to make enough to go around, so feel free to have as much as you want.
Never seen you rush out this soon after coming home. But I can tell it's for a good reason. No sense holding you up with my rambling then. Dinner will be on the table tonight too, so you best not miss it.
Got it. Appreciate you looking out for us.
We'll make sure to bring our appetites.
You've got something special cooking to commemorate the launch, right? Can't wait to see how it pairs with a nice stiff drink.
I'm still a little concerned about Yorda, but she does seem to be looking healthier now. As I said this morning, though, don't go pushing yourself too hard. Can you promise me that?
Fine, whatever. And, thanks again.
You're very welcome. And thank you too, Elaine, for looking after her.
Not at all. She's been a great asset to us in return.
Yume and I will be heading out soon, but don't be afraid to call if anything comes up, okay? I'd also like to settle on a time for Agnes's birthday party sooner rather than later.
Yeah, definitely.
Assuming we're fast enough, you'll be able to ask her yourself this evening.
I shall assist however I can as well, once a decision is reached.
Count me in too. With her school friends on the guest list, it'll probably be a full house.
Van?
What's wrong, Humes?
Oh, nothing. It's just, you still haven't figured out a present for Agnes yet, right? I'll help you pick something, but you gotta come back so we can go together.
Sounds good to me. We can even load your bicycle up in the truck and bring it with.
Yeah.
Not much longer now.
Excuse me, Van? Sorry to ask while your hands are so clearly full, but mind if we chat a bit?
Aaron, catch. Long as it's quick. Could have sworn you were supposed to be in Farbad, though.
The event ended yesterday, so I caught an airliner back here this morning. The thing is, well, I'm just about to go to a launch viewing in the 3rd District with Yume and Paulette. She and Victor already gave me their blessings on this, but basically I plan on telling Yume about me being her father today. Maybe I'm jumping the gun, though. What do you think? Is it too soon?
I'd say it's a great idea. You go for that gold, Mr. Champ.
Hey! Albert! Odette!
Oh, thank goodness! You were able to meet up with the Spriggan!
Give me a break. You don't get to act all surprised after that call you made right before we boarded the train.
The way you pretended everything was fine just made it even more obvious it wasn't.
That's why, after discussing between ourselves, the 3 of us decided to cancel our trip. We figured that maybe there was something we could do to help.
Then they came to hound me about it, so I went ahead and brought them here. Could be they're just not willing to turn their backs on this. I know I can't when it comes to Ren.
Well, duh. Agnes and us are tight. Just think of how hard we worked on the school festival together.
Oh, Lyle, you weren't even on the festival committee. I guess being classmates gives you an in, though.
We'll stay out of this if you don't need any more hands on deck, but otherwise, all you have to do is give the word.
It's launch day, but there aren't that many people in Von Tai, huh?
They aren't running any live streams on those vehicles either. But it sounds like the other districts are still packed.
Could be we'll spot some familiar faces. We ought to take a look around.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Shifting to maintenance mode. Modifying your orbment, are you?
Getting sharper. There it is. There it is.
One is never too old to learn.
Skills strengthened. Skills strengthened.